We all know Mandarin is a massive language, right? But its real power, its true influence, isn't just about the number of people who speak it. What if the story of its global rise is actually a story about economics, influence, and really the future of global power? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's just start with a basic question. Take a guess. What do you think is the single most widely spoken language on the planet, if you count everyone, native speakers and all? Yep, if you guessed Mandarin Chinese, you nailed it. It's at the very top, a true linguistic giant. But that raw number, honestly, that's just the headline. The real story is why it holds that top spot and what that actually means for the rest of us. And this is the question that's at the very heart of what we're talking about today. How did Mandarin go from being a national language to a global powerhouse? What is really driving its incredible worldwide influence? It really does kick off with scale, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. We gotta move beyond just counting heads and look at the actual mechanics of what gives a language its influence. And that brings us to the real engine behind all of this. See, the modern rise of Mandarin isn't just a story about population or culture. It's a story about economics. This is where the language gets its muscle. This quote right here just nails it. Think about a language's value almost like a stock on the stock market. It can go up, it can go down. Well, right now, Mandarin stock is absolutely soaring, and its value is directly tied to the performance of one of the most powerful economies in the world. So the key thing to get here is that this value isn't just some abstract idea. It has massive real-world impact in all these areas. You know, whether you're trying to seal a deal in Shanghai, negotiate a treaty in Beijing, or get into a top university, Mandarin has become an absolutely critical tool. This all boils down to a super important concept: economic linkage. It's pretty simple, really. It's the idea that a language's worth on the world stage is directly connected to the economic and political clout of the people who speak it. It's not just how many people speak it, it's who those speakers are and the power they have. So, if Mandarin's value is just skyrocketing, what do you think the logical result is? Well, it's exactly what you'd expect. The rest of the world is paying very close attention, and, more importantly, they're signing up for classes. It's become this hot commodity in the world of education. For students, for professionals who are looking for that competitive edge, learning Mandarin isn't some niche hobby anymore. No way. It's a strategic career move. And the scale of this is just staggering. We are talking about millions of people, a global wave of learners who all recognize that this language is a key that can unlock brand new opportunities. It's a huge educational trend, and it's driven almost purely by economic reality. Okay, let's tie all of this together. Understanding the rise of Mandarin is actually essential to understanding our modern world. It's a perfect case study in how economic power can literally reshape the linguistic map of the globe. So as we've seen, the story here is about a fundamental shift. It's a journey that starts with simple words, but leads you directly to the gears that run the global economy. It has become the key that unlocks access. For anyone working in international business, finance, or tech, being proficient in Mandarin is no longer just a nice-to-have skill on your resume, it's becoming a vital instrument for success. And ultimately, that's what this is all about. Learning Mandarin today is about so much more than just learning a new language. It's about building a bridge. It's creating a direct line of communication to one of the most defining economic and political superpowers of the 21st century. And this leaves us with a really powerful final thought. For centuries, maybe you would have said English or Spanish or French were the world's most essential languages. Well, now, Mandarin is undeniably a top contender for that title. It forces us to ask, as the centers of global power keep shifting, what's going to be the next language that truly unlocks the future?